following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
This is MC Alfie. Jimmy Star, yo, sitting down and designing. Why every man them are thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself to known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the closer Jimmy.
British, one yo, wanna be. Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
Hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, bringing you the good times in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. We got an interesting show for you guys today. Before we get started, let's say hi to everybody. First, I'll say hi to this very, very handsome, attractive pilot sitting next to me, Mr. Ron Russell.
It's Love Boat. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Don't I look like the captain from Love Boat? I'm shooting tomorrow Clown Motel 2, and this is the hair comb that I'm wearing, and I put a little military feeling into it to see what I look like, and I look like an old man. You know, hair is so important. When my hair is wild and loose, I look younger. Now I look like somebody's father, but I am somebody's father, but still I don't want to look like
you look gorgeous.
Father. Oh, shut up. You say that to
Rebel
me.
said that. I don't say that to everybody.
Yeah, well, I mean, to me, just to keep peace. Otherwise, I'll throw a brick at you or something. But anyway, this is for the movie. I take my work very seriously, even though I'm just, the star of the film. No, even though my scenes are short, very short, I take it seriously, and I want to look the best I can for the film. Because if everybody works hard to look great for a film, then the film looks great. But if you don't look good and you don't feel good and you don't act good, then you have another bomb.
They like you, though. They think you look great.
Do you think I look great? I look like an old guy. I look like I'm at least 55 or 60.
Absolutely. I love it. So what's up, chat room? We got lots of people in the chat room. They're all showing up. Jerry G. Angelo's in the chat room. What's up, Jerry G. Angelo? Angela Joseph is in the chat room.
Hey, Angie, baby, are you listening or watching? If you're watching, what do you think of the hair comb?
She says General Milan. You look like General Milan.
Yeah, I do. You like?
Yeah, so that's good.
Good. I was going to wear a brassiere with big tits, but then I figured Jerry Davis is going to do that, and I don't want to outdo her.
Yes, Jerry Angelo says lots of Colorado warm love. Jimmy and Ron, it's awesome. We also got Anton Country Super in the house. He's up, and it's late as hell because he's living in Australia. We have Teresa Sabin in the chat room. Hello, Teresa. She's in Florida. We're going to have a fun show today, something a little different that we've never tried before. And we're going to be going into the Sono Gioventu Medical Spa with Dr. Rosa Cataldo. And she does all kinds of stuff like medical laser, microneedling, hair restoration, exfoliating peels, derma fillers, Botox, all that kind of shit.
Sex changes.
And she's going to do a little shooting needles or something. I don't know what they do because I've never been.
She's going to do Botox and Restylane on some old face and make it look young.
No, it's not an old face. It's Wendy Stewart Kaplan.
Well, that's a fake. That's, you got to do it on an old bag so that you can see the difference. Young people shot up look gorgeous because, of course, they're gorgeous without being shot up.
Oh, no, she's not young, though. She's like my age, I think.
Oh, an old bag.
You know her, the blonde.
What blonde?
From Icavelli's In Bed with Icavelli. She was on our show, and you talked about our colleague. Yeah, the demented, fabulous broad you love.
She's totally demented. I love her. Oh, I'm so happy she's the. Oh, we're gonna have fun on this show today. She is so wild and so outrageous, and I adore her. Yeah, but she could have got an older person, a woman about 70, to shoot up, because I have a very good friend of mine who will be 100 years old, not this August, next August. She's 99 years old, and she had her face shot up a few years ago. Oh my God, she looks 70. It's amazing what fillers can do to puff up your wrinkles and like your cheeks. See, watch that ugly line that I gotta get rid of. Go away. If you put fillers in the cheek, watch. See, the line went away. Look how nice that is. Jimmy, why don't you hold up my cheek?
Yeah, right.
Put your hands behind my back like a puppet.
Yes.
Put your hands behind my head and pull up my cheeks.
They all love Wendy, so they say it'll be fun. They all like your outfits, so they think that is
It's
terrific.
love,
And then we've got
folks.
hip hop goth. We got hip hop goth pop rock artist Jason Chaos coming on the second half of the show. It should be a lot of fun. And then tomorrow, Ron, like he said, he's shooting his first part of General Milan in Clown Motel 2, and we got to drive up to Big Bear again.
They were sending the studio limo, but I told them not to. That Jimmy would drive. Right, Angie, baby, the studio limo.
Yes, she says you're going to look so respectable and handsome in your uniform, General Milan. So there you go.
I'm going to hate my character because I'm going to look respectable. But if Sherry Davis is in my scene, I could undo that respectable stuff.
Yeah, right.
Just by like jumping across the room and hanging from her brassiere
So
while she's in it.
So you want to see, first of all, you guys, I drove to Big Bear on Saturday. It was a big deal because I'm terrified of heights, and we've gone several times where I could only make it like a third of the way up and I couldn't make it, but we made it all the way up and all the way down. We're going again tomorrow. Ron was very good. Why are you making those funny noises?
Because all he kept saying to me was, don't say anything negative. Give me positive. I need your support. He says, okay. I said, oh, you're doing great, honey. The curves are wonderful. Oh, you're going nice.
It was terrible.
And then I just wanted to kill myself because, I drive like Eileen and Shapiro and I got a ticket driving up to Idlewild doing 65 on the curves. And, I wrote about it in Facebook.
He does 65 on the curves. I do 15.
Yeah. and I thought Eileen Shapiro would be frightened about the curves. And Eileen Shapiro said to me, I've never been so stimulated. My nipples got hard.
Yeah. So in the meantime, part of General Milan's outfit, show him what you're wearing, your watch.
Oh, my watch. This watch was given to me by Sherry Nelson. That's that comedian, that Canadian beauty actress. It's a wonderful, where am I? Where's my camera? There we are. It's a wonderful wristwatch and it looks military and I'm wearing it tomorrow. But the beautiful part of this wristwatch is, hold my mic for me.
Okay, hold on.
See, if we had regular mics, you wouldn't have to hold them. You slide the watch over, it lights up and you could light your marijuana or a cigarette on it. It's a cigarette lighter. See that little white thing? That's heat.
It burns you.
So if you have a joint and you ran out of matches, you simply, do that and you could puff away. I don't smoke pot because I don't smoke.
But it's very cool anyway.
But if I'm in the mood to get medical and feel good because I have aches and pains, I will have a little bit of a gummy bear, maybe just the head or the ear of a gummy bear. And that's enough. But smoking pot.
Angela likes it.
Yeah, but smoking pot is not good for you. Eat it. Don't smoke it. Just like those vapor machines cause a cottage cheese of your lungs or popcorn or whatever it is. They're very unhealthy things and people still do them.
They said they need that watch in Colorado for sure. I got one too, you guys. It's really cool.
Jimmy got one
and they're
too.
actually engraved on the inside. She had them engraved for us. So thank you, Sherry Nelson.
Mine says to Ron Russell with love, Sherry Nelson. And I love the watch and I wear it because it's so novel. And you'd be surprised how many people go, oh man, where'd you get that watch? Yeah, fucking potheads. I said, a friend of mine from Canada, she got it up in Canada and sent them down to us. And it keeps good time, but it does look very military.
Yes.
And tomorrow it will be worn in the movie. Anyway, the film is going to be fun. Our scene tomorrow is very good. It's a good scene because it kind of gives you the intrigue of what happened to.
No, you're not. You can't tell. You can't talk about the script.
No, I'm not talking about the script. I'm talking about the story.
I know, but
no, I'm not giving the script away. It's about what happens when somebody's wife has disappeared.
Okay.
And possibly she has fallen into evil hands.
And anyway, everybody needs to go out and watch Clown Motel, the first one. It's available on all the download digital sites, and you can watch it. And that way, when the sequel comes, you'll know what's going on.
But Clown 1 was more camp and fun. Clown 2 is going to be a lot more serious, and I think a far better film than Clown 1 because Joe Kelly's got me in it. Besides that wonderful event, no, seriously. Sometimes the second movie stinks, but in this case, I think we're going to really have a good movie because we've got a damn good cast of good actors, all horror movie stars. So it's going to be a good film.
We also want to welcome Backpack John to the chat room. Hey, Backpack John, how are you? Hope all is well and all is going great. We're also going to be shooting a little teeny clip for the movie Compatible. and the trailer is up on the trailer is up on YouTube. I think you can watch the trailer for Compatible, and we got a little teeny role in that we're going to be shooting tomorrow also.
But it's good. I want to rewrite my part. They have me as this like guy on the computer looking for a love mate, a woman, of course. I want to make it like I'm a degenerate pervert and I'm looking for the woman with the biggest tits in the world. And like I say, oh, baby, you got big tits. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Well, that's your new fantasy scene, because they asked if you have any new fantasy scenes.
No, but they don't want me to play a dirty old man pervert because it wouldn't be a stretch.
Also, we want to welcome B. Claudia, just joined us from
Hey,
Germany.
B.
Hey, B, how are you?
How you feeling?
I think it's fantastic to see you, and I hope all is going well.
She wasn't feeling good a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, so hopefully you're feeling better, and you're going to be listening. You're going to have a good time. We're going to have a fun show today like we always do.
I hope so. If Jimmy keeps his mouth shut, maybe.
Oh, yeah. I have to keep my mouth shut.
I like your shirt. Is that a Jimmy Star shirt?
No, Brooks Brothers.
Oh, elephants. I thought they were skulls.
I think it's Brooks Brothers.
You know, I can't see anymore, folks. I'm blind. And I have cataract in my right eye. And a week from this Thursday, I go in for surgery. And they're going to put a lens in. So it's going to be exciting to be able to see clearly again. The only thing I really fear is looking in the mirror. Then I will see clearly. And I clearly will see all the lines, the wrinkles, and the puffs, and the pores, and everything wrong. So maybe that's why nature gave us cataracts, so that we can't see how ugly and old we got.
So we also want to give a shout out. Nick Lyon just joined us in the chat room to watch Wendy get her procedure done. And B. Claudia says that she's all good. Thanks for the kind welcome.
Yeah, but you're a sweetie pie. I don't know why you waste your time looking at our show. You got better things to do, I'm sure. But thank you for being bored.
Let's say hi to Nick.
Who?
Nick Lyon.
Who's that?
You know, Photobomb from New York.
Oh, Nick. No, my fellow historian. Of course I know Nick Lyon. His name is Lyon? I thought it was something else.
No, his last name is Lyon.
Nick, how'd you get a lion? You're Leone, maybe. Nick Leone, an Italian. Yeah, he's an Italian from Astoria, from around Broadway and 31st Street, that area. And I know it well. Oh, I know who Nick is. What is his last name?
Lion. Lion, like a lion. Roar!
Nick, type in why you did lion and not Leone.
Because he's ferocious, like a lion.
Yeah, but I would have kept Leone as a Nick Leone would work.
He's tuning in. He's actually very good friends with Wendy Stewart, so he's coming in to see Wendy Stewart.
Oh, good.
You're gonna have fun.
Too bad you're not coming in to see us, you prick. But then we figured you.
Oh my gosh. B. Claudia says she can't do a Wednesday without us, so that's sweet. You're so sweet. All is good, everybody. So
you know what? I have a lot of mail. I swear to God, some of the mail I get, I almost think I have to blush because they say, well, I have one woman, I can't give her name out. She's a very manic depressive lady. She suffers from bipolar or whatever it is, deep depression. And she said, by coming into our show every week, there is a slight light at the end of the tunnel, and we are the light. I'm going to cry. And we are the light. That's the most beautiful thing that's ever been said to me in my 58 years in the business. No one, not even an Academy Award, would move me as much as when she said that. See, I get emotional. That we are a little light at the end of her tunnel. And I write to her every day. I say, honey, let's go today. We're going to get dressed. We're going to put shoes on, high heels, big. I said, put red high heels on so they look like a whore. And she loves all that stuff. But it's so sad that so many people out there are manic depressives and they shut themselves up and they're hoarders, or the only thing they have left in life is food and nothing else. So they get fat. It's just a sad thing. And to all those people out there that are manic depressives, I truly hope that we do make you laugh and we bring some fun in your life. That makes me happy. Hey, Jim?
Yep, absolutely. And our guest is going to come in now. They said they're in the studio. So I'm going to see how it all goes.
I'm so Italian. I get so teary-eyed when I talk about emotional stuff.
That's okay. That's nice.
Not on television.
Oh,
in private.
that
world.
shows that you're like a real person.
Oh,
Hello.
look at you. Who do you think you are? How much about you're 87 years old? I heard.
Oh, me? I
And you
wish.
shot up. You're
No,
so
I don't
shot
wish.
up. Your face is so shot up that if ever went out in the sun, it would crack.
Yeah. Hey, Rosa, how are you?
Hi, how are you, Jimmy? Hi,
Good.
Hey, baby, how you doing on Long Island?
On
Long Island
Island, I'm drinking
with a
my
G.
coffee.
Are you on a
Long
phone? Are
Island.
you on a phone right now?
I am on
Or a
a cell
computer.
phone.
Okay,
I
turn
live
it sideways so we can see the side, so we get the wide view.
a wide. Oh,
Now you,
There you go.
Now you
Okay.
got to be Italian, right?
somewhat.
What do you mean, somewhat by injection?
Wait,
or by
let's
nationality?
introduce her, and then you can learn more about her.
This is a dirty show, honey.
She knows. I already told her it was dirty. We love it. Everybody,
Dirty
now we
fucking
want to
show.
welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Hold on, I got to put my glasses on so I don't make a mistake.
That's what I had to
You
do.
know, I don't look like this. I'm ready for a movie tomorrow. My hair never looks this way, and I never look like such a nerd.
Hang on. Hey, everybody,
Okay. How's
I
that?
look like a
Oh, that's
nerd.
so much better.
That's wonderful.
fabulous,
That's
fabulous.
great.
Great,
You-
great.
Hey, everybody. So now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell from the Sono Gioventu Medical Spa, Dr. Rosa Cataldo. Hello and welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me. You two are a lot of fun, it sounds.
Absolutely. So let me introduce you to my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
You're
Hi.
Italian. Your name is Italian.
It is. It
I'm
is. Both my
Italian, too.
parents
What-
were born in Italy.
Good for you. Only my father was born there. My name's not Russell. That's my stage name. I took it from my buddy Jane Russell, the actress. But my real name is Italian. I won't give it because then I'll get in trouble. The bill collectors will find me.
Yeah, you can't have that.
Yeah, we can't have that.
So you got to stay with the fictitious name. So you're the gal that shoots up the face with Restylane and what Juvederm or what's it called?
Juvederm, yeah, fillers, hyaluronic acid fillers.
I had Botox once and I had eyebrows that went up into my hairline. I looked like Gloria Swanson, if you know who Gloria Swanson was. And I did the K Ballard interview. And there I am on the K Ballard interview with these eyebrows. I look like somebody had a finger up my ass. That cracking is back. Why is that cracking?
Because it's
coming?
Eileen's phone.
Oh, you're on that fucking bitch's phone?
I she handed me the phone. She said, "Hurry up, get
Don't
out
you
here."
have a
And
phone of your own?
I do, but this is the one she handed me.
Oh, no. Give Tits back her phone and you go on your phone because it's a crackle phone. Her phone crackles.
She's sitting in the massage chair. Do you want to visit her?
Yeah, go visit her. Go say hi to her.
Okay.
Let's see the whole spa.
Oh,
Give
you
us a
wanna
little
see the
tour. Give us
It's
a
really
tour.
pretty.
Well,
It's
that's
really
why
pretty.
you're on the show.
I'll walk you in from.
And now you made me want to have gum. I wish I had a piece of gum.
Also, while you're walking around, we have a chat room full of people. Say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Hi, everyone in the chat room.
There you go. Oh, look, she's coming in from outside. So
Okay,
the
so
spa,
here
everybody,
we
is
are.
located in Smithtown, you guys. This is Smithtown, New York.
We're in Smithtown.
We're in
On-
Smithtown, right off of Main Street. They call it
Okay.
Jericho Turnpike's Main Street, right before the historic
How
district.
far are you? How far are you from the old movie theater on Main?
Oh goodness, I have no idea. We're by historic Smithtown starts a few hundred feet up.
Okay. You need
Yeah.
the bull. You need the bull with the big dick and balls, right?
Oh no, nowhere near there. No different balls.
No, but I just wanted to say it. That makes believe.
He just wanted to say dick and ball.
I know.
There's
It's
a
fun. It's
statue.
fun.
There's a statue in Smithtown of a bull, and he's got a wang on him and a set of balls. I mean, you got to see it. That when you drive by, the balls and the wang are hanging right in front
You
of
know,
you.
I
car.
never noticed the cotton balls.
Oh, come on. Come on, please.
So, you guys, this is the entrance of the spa. It's a Sono. How do you pronounce the name of the spa?
Donna Gioventù, it means I am youth in Italian.
I am youth in Italian.
Yep, son
And this is
Giovenuto.
Eileen's bag. And this is our
Giovenuto means young in Italian.
What does it mean?
Young. Giovenuto is young. A
Oh,
young
Giovanni, I
person.
thought you said cornuto, which means you have
No.
horns.
No, cornuto. Cornuto is somebody. Cornuto is something else. Io parlo italiano. Lei parla italiano? No?
Hey!
Oh, bene,
Wow,
bene.
I'm impressed, Ron.
What?
I'm impressed.
Look at Ron. Take
I
a
lived,
look.
I
Oh,
lived
wait.
in Italy for a year. What are you kidding me?
Oh, there's Eileen. There's Eileen.
Where?
She's in the massage
Eileen,
chair.
hi everybody. Eileen Shapiro.
That doesn't look like Eileen. I see a head.
And he wants me to get rid of your phone.
It crackles.
It's doing better though now.
No, it still crackles.
Okay. Oh. Hey, Wendy Stewart Kaplan, everybody is in the room. She's getting prepped. She's getting prepped.
Okay.
They're
So
both
that's
having
our
sex
place.
changes.
Woman is short.
Meanwhile, that Wendy is out of her mind. Be careful.
She's very, she's fun. Eileen is.
I love her. I love her. She's my new best friend. I love her.
Okay,
So-
so here's Eileen.
Yeah, where's Tits?
She's going. Hi,
What are you
Eileen.
wearing?
I
What are you
was waiting for
wearing?
you, Ron. I was going to take like a massage naked.
Wait a minute. What are you wearing?
I was going to do a boob massage just for you.
Well, not only for me, but for that pervert that lives in Australia who only wants your body, Dave. Dave
Hi,
is like
Dave. Is he there?
Dave if you go to Australia, Dave will definitely bang you. He said, absolutely. Now we got to find out what he's got going. If he's got little, we say goodbye. But I want to see what you're wearing. What kind of a top?
Not one you'll like.
Oh, some old lady cotton dress.
Because there we
Oh,
go.
yeah,
That's
now-
what we
now we're
like.
cooking. Now we're cooking, baby. Dave in Australia. He just finished. You just finished Dave in Is Dave in Australia in our chat room?
No, he's in the UK. No, he's not there. I don't
Oh,
think.
he's the UK.
So
I thought he
guys-
was Australia. Why, honey?
This is my very good friend Rosa. My
Yes.
doctor, my Botox guru.
Now, is she going to
She'll stop.
inject your breasts to make them larger?
If you'd like.
No.
What is she going to do
I
to
know
you?
what she can inject that will become larger.
I don't need that either. But listen, what is she going to do? What is she going to do to you?
No, she's not doing anything to
She's
Eileen.
not
She's
doing
doing
anything
it
to me.
to Wendy.
She's doing it to Wendy.
What is they doing to Wendy?
We're gonna see in a little bit.
Gonna
You're
find
wait.
out.
Poor Wendy.
Wait, go sideways again, because now you like went up and down. It's better sideways. There we
There
go.
you go.
So say hi to Nick Lyon. He's in the chat room, Eileen. Say hi to the chat room and say hi to Nick.
Hey, Nick Lyon. We
There you
love
go.
You.
All right, go ahead. Let's go back to Dr. Rosa. Dr. Rosa, come on in.
So quickly need to tell you why I'm chewing gum. This is really important. So the first time I met Eileen, she told me that one of the people that had done a procedure on her with lips or whatever it was had really foul breath. And since then, anytime a client walks through that door, I put gum in my mouth and a mask on.
Like Eileen.
I don't want to be known as a foul mouth doctor.
Well, like Eileen should talk about a foul mouth. She's got dick breath.
Foul
She
mouth.
has dick breath. If you smell her breath, it smells like a dick.
What?
Yeah, she's got dick breath.
So hold
I
on.
was gonna say you have dick breath.
That I do.
Can you introduce yourself? So this is
Now
my
this is your sister.
I told
Hi.
Can you
What?
tell?
you.
Are you Stefana?
Yes.
Hi. It's so nice to see you in the real. I've talked to you on the phone. You look fabulous. You guys are wonderful.
So
Thank
nice
you.
to see Italian people out here. They're all blue-eyed blonde Swedes.
Yeah, we're in California. There are no Italian
They're-
people.
They're all like white people. It's so nice to see Italians.
Okay, so
So-
I have a question. Who's older?
Oh,
Of the two of you
the
two,
or just Jimmy's older than I am.
I am not. I'm 55 and he's 80. But he
Shut
looks
the
like
fuck up. Shut the fuck up, big mouth. He loves to
he's
blame.
80.
He loves to say.
Yeah, well, look how great you look. Doesn't he look great for 80?
"Oh, yeah, he
Yeah.
is."
Pretty
Meanwhile,
hot. Ask him.
Yeah, he's hot.
I would say
Go on,
that
ask him now.
I would
Yeah,
say that
ask him.
probably we're going to be
Yes.
fooled. Eyeglasses
Rosa.
eyeglasses tend to age. Take off your eyeglasses. Oh, now you look the same. I don't know.
Oh, I don't
With the
know.
glasses, she looks older.
But I need to see. I need to see.
No, I think so.
But are you older
So
than her?
he's saying he says he thinks Rosa is older than Stefana.
Because of the glasses.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Now
so
you look.
50,
Now you
can
look the
tell, you
same.
can tell.
5'1". She's 5'1", 51.
She's fabulous. And how old are you?
Don't
I'm
tell.
a young 45.
You're young and gorgeous.
Good. Now,
Italian women are always beautiful.
do you have that?
Thank you, my
Do you
love.
have all that stuff shot in your face too?
I know. Look at my eyes. My head doesn't move. Look.
That's what Eileen said. Eileen said to me, "I love getting shot in the face."
Of what?
I ain't saying that.
Yes. Well, she's got dick breath, so you can imagine. what
She
shooting-
loves when they shoot in her face.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway,
So let's go serious
more
for a minute.
dirty
No,
stuff.
let's go serious for a
let's go
minute.
serious.
Tell everybody a little bit about your spa. Let's get it out there. First of all, you guys, the website for the spa is sonomedspa.com. SONOMEDSPA.com. And tell us a little bit about the spa, and how long have you been there? And just give us some information so we can give a plug.
Sure. So basically, we were functioning. This was a little bit of a side gig for quite a few years because I was a practicing physician doing my specialty, and was trying to support the family. And this became a lot more fun than medical practice as we know it, like medicine.
And it's very lucrative because it ain't cheap.
Yeah, it is. It is.
No, $3,500 for Restylane.
Yes, we have yet to gain the benefits or reap the benefits yet because we just opened the spa the week that COVID shut down in New York, which was March 24th.
That stinks. But I know
Not
when
intentional.
I went to Lips by Lucy. Lips by Lucy is big out here in Palm Springs.
Oh,
And I wanted Botox, and she shot me up with Botox, and I looked like Gloria Swanson. I had these eyebrows. I swear, I looked like somebody had a finger up my ass, and my face wouldn't go back to normal. And I vowed I'd never do it again. Obviously, she shot too much, and I was like this.
yeah. The race
You know,
wrap.
and I have some friends.
That was a long time ago.
I have a lot of movie star friends. You know, big famous celebrities of which I will not name, but one of them, Diane Cannon.
Well,
I will not name.
I mean, she was so shot up. She looks like a Pekingese dog. I can't believe what some people do to their faces with this Restylane and Botox. Now,
but
tell
if
me
you're
why.
happy with the way you look, you have to enjoy. You personally have to enjoy the way you look. So it's not. I
No,
don't
nobody,
think it's
nobody
personal.
80. No one 80 years old enjoys the way they look. Get over that
Right.
one. I mean, give me a break.
Yeah, but he always looks fabulous.
Now, I would like a little bit. I think I would like my cheeks right here shot up so it pulls up the mouth that's hanging. 'Cause, you know, if you do this, the mouth gets better. And I have good bones, and I have big cheekbones to begin with, so I don't mind looking like Claudette Colbert with big cheekbones. For those of you who don't know who Claudette Colbert is, a fabulous actress, go look her up.
Hold on, I
don't
want to
think
go
you
back.
look 80, Ron.
What?
I don't think you look 80 by any
Well,
means.
not with this haircut I do, but with my
No.
normal wild, I wear my hair like you, a la putana, all over the place.
I'm a Botana. You don't. Does anybody know what that means? You're just.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. I was a hairdresser. I was a hairdresser for years in New York in Sutton Place. All of my customers was like Mrs. Rosen, who was the CEO for Klein's department store. All big shot rich women came into the Sutton Place store. And I used to tell them, do you want to look normal or you want to look a la putana? And they knew what a la putana meant. And they said, I want to look like una putana. So I was famous for that word, that expression, a la putana.
Hold on,
And
I
they
want to
would
go
wait-
back.
They would come in and they'd say to me, "Oh, hi, Ron. I'm a new customer, and my girlfriend said I should tell you my hair should look a la putana."
So hold on, I want to go back. So first of all, your normal doctorhood or whatever, you're a pediatrician, right?
Correct. Been one for quite some time. And I enjoy it. This is a lot more
Fun.
fun. It is. People walk out of here smiling and enjoying what they look like. They come in and I don't like the way this looks, and they leave and they're very excited about the way they look, and that makes me pretty happy.
I love it. I think it's cool, and everybody's
But
doing it.
It depends. Now, everybody in California is shot up. I mean, very few people my age that are not. I got to tell you, probably all of my lady friends, with the exception of Teresa Rogers, Tristan Rogers' wife, who has nothing in her face. But most of our friends have stuff in their face. Some look good. Some look like puppets. When they shoot the cheekbones too big and the cheekbones stand out like you got hit in the face with a bat, and then they do the lips where when they speak, the lips are so fat they make bubbles, spit bubbles.
Right.
That makes me nauseous when they do that.
Or
A
when
little
they're
bit is
dreaming,
good.
They drool. Because they can't-
Yeah, because their lips look like a pussy, to be quite frank. a very used pussy.
Yeah, yeah.
So hold on. So how long? So you decided to do this. You opened up, unfortunately, at a bad time.
Yeah.
But from what I hear, anybody who Eileen has mentioned who's come to see you thinks that you're like the bomb, like the best doctor person like on the planet. So congratulations on that.
Thanks.
And so what's the most common thing that people get done? Because I actually wrote down, I took it off your website. It says these are the things that you do, and I don't know what any of these things are, but it says medical laser, micro needling, hair restoration, exfoliating peels, dermal fillers, wrinkle relaxing neuromodulators, non-surgical facelifts, and cryo correct, whatever the hell that is. So Botox and fillers fit in one of those categories.
And they're the most popular.
Okay.
That's what that's what draws people in, because that's what people know. That's what the public knows marketing, right?
Do you think Restylane is the best, or there's other one, Juvederm and Restylane? Which you like?
Oh, this is a loaded one. So basically, so Restylane is phenomenal. I appreciate Restylane because it's been one of the longest fillers on the market, and it always comes through. So Restylane is one of my favorites, but I also really like Juvederm for the longevity. So Juvederm tends to last a little longer, up to years, 2 years. So people don't come in as frequently, and although it makes more money to fill people more, you want them to be happy longer.
Yeah,
and I
but
do want to keep them out of here.
Juvederm, if you keep doing it, eventually it does not go away, because the sand compound in the Juvederm, that you put sand in it or some
I
shit.
thought it was Juvederm.
Juvederm, that's what I say. What did I say?
Juvederm. I don't know what the hell you said.
Fuck it's called. If after about 3 sessions, it'll stay in for a couple of years, and that's good because of the longevity. How long does Restylane last?
Restylane, it depends on the mobility and how quickly your body utilizes it.
Eats it up,
can be
right?
up to a year.
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to know what 2 of these things are.
Wait,
Okay.
hang on, I'm not finished. So that's a big investment, $3,500 to be shot up for 1 year. That's a
$3,500. It's not always that much, though. It doesn't always cost that much. Syringe of filler is only between $700 and $800, so it depends on how many syringes one would need. We try to make it go a long way. We try to do micro injections, we call them, with smaller increments, so it's a more natural look and it lasts.
Right, but
to
shoot up the frown marks between the eyes, to shoot up the puppet lines, and then some Botox. What would that run?
Depends on how much you need. I mean, it could be as low as $2,000. It could be as high as $3,500.
Right.
But
So this way
it's not
people
too
know.
bad.
Now, to look beautiful, it's worth it.
How do you feel about facelifts?
I think they're fabulous if that's what you're looking to gain. If you're not ready for facelift, I think this is the better option to avoid surgical procedures. But I think facelifts are what they're intended to do. They pull the skin back, so you get a more finer look for a longer period of time. So yeah, I think facelifts are great.
So do you think that your processes can get you to look as good as a facelift?
I think they're different processes. I think when you do more of a facelift, you see more of the skin stretch, and that's when people look a little more abnormal if not done correctly. I've seen facelifts that look great. I've seen facelifts that look not so great. So it's really in the hands of the operator.
Now, do you agree with what I'm about to say? As we grow older, we lose fatty tissue and muscle.
Correct.
And that's why our faces look like skeletons. They cave in and they get all kinds of wrinkles. What Restylane does is it fills back where nature took away, and it gives you a young look. Am I correct?
Correct.
Good. Everybody out there that looks like shit, go to her and get your faces done.
That totally works. So I have a question. First of all, I have 2 questions. Do you ever watch that TV show Botched?
I had watched it once or twice. It's so disturbing, but those gentlemen do a great job.
Yeah, they do a great job, but those people are really screw themselves up.
Yeah.
Okay, so on this list of things that you do, I just want to know what 2 of these. So what is microneedling? What does that actually mean?
So microneedling is a great procedure. It's a little needle. It's a little pen with several needles. It's like a little tattoo gun needle, and it'll create micro pores into the skin, so it goes way down into the skin surface. Depending on the depth that needs to be handled. So if there's scarring, we need to go down a little deeper. If you just want a little facial rejuvenation, we don't go down as far. And it's in increments of millimeters. And then we put whatever product you want to enhance the area. So we would use something like PRP, which is platelet-rich plasma, which comes from your own skin cells. So we draw blood, spin it down, take the platelets, and microneedle that into the skin. Or we could use something like hyaluronic acid or a skin lightener or something we call PET factor, which is fibroblastic growth factor. So there's several things you could microneedle into the skin.
Oh my God, that's so cool. And what about what's
It's
wrinkle relaxing neuromodulator?
That's
That
your
gets rid of
Botox
wrinkles?
and Dysport. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the Botox and Dysport.
Okay, that's your Botox.
That's your
Now, what about a friend of mine, a guy, drag queen actually? He went and had I forgot how it's done, where they put heat or something in his face and the fat goes there to attack the burn and it puffs you out. Do you know what I'm talking about?
So you could do things like radio frequency. We also
That's it,
have
radio frequency.
Yeah, we also have a laser which does similar techniques. So there's different types of lasers that could achieve that as well.
And how long does that last? Now that you're gone,
Oh no, she disappeared. What happened?
she's back. That's Eileen's
Hi.
copy camera.
Okay, you're
We got a
back.
phone call.
Oh,
So how long does the laser last?
So all of this is really up to the individual getting the procedure. So if you're pretty pristine with your skin, stay out of the sun and use good product and take care of yourself, everything could last a little longer. So if I did IPL on somebody that's really cautious and conscious of what they do to their skin, it could be an indefinite process with just a few procedures.
I like
And,
love
and
it.
what is the cost of the laser?
So laser, we sell it in packages. And the reason we do that is because we don't want someone to come in once and get it done, because they'll be the person who gets a completely perfect result from one technique, but that's rare. So typically a session of 3 to 6 is ideal. And that could run about $2,000, between $2,000 and $3,000. And there's various things that we can lighten skin, we can limit rosacea, we can get rid of those little vessels and veins, we can tighten skin with laser. Eileen got laser done. She got the fracks done. She loved it.
She had her breasts
Here I am.
lasered.
Look how gorgeous.
Did you laser your breasts to make them
But
smaller?
Look how
wait,
gorgeous
I
she said,
really
look how
like
gorgeous.
breasts.
We could try.
I have to show you something. Okay, you know those
What?
little freckles that you get on your hands? None.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Oh my God, you don't have any.
None.
That's a
Oh
sign
my
of-
Those
God.
little freckles, darling, are called age spots.
I know what I know what they're called, honey.
Now,
That is so
they're
cool.
not little-
But it
I
doesn't
have-
matter because
I
I don't
have
have them anymore.
I have them on my hand too. So when I model jewelry, I have to have them removed.
So you better come down here and get it.
Oh
fixed.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God, that is
sure.
so cool. So everybody,
You know what? I don't put anything on my face but olive oil, as I've told everybody. All my life, I have washed my face with olive oil. My mother did. My mother died at 80, looking 40. Olive oil is absolutely the best treatment you could possibly put on your skin. It's full of everything wonderful. In ancient Rome, they didn't have soap. They had olive oil. So they would coat their bodies with olive oil and with a stick push the olive oil off, and that's how they bathe. And that's why the Italians have the most beautiful olive skin.
Well, combine that with Botox and then she'll look 20 or 30. Could you imagine?
Yeah, but who can afford $3,500 a year for your face? That's a lot of money. It's better just to
To
grow
look
old.
beautiful? Are you kidding me?
But
That's
who
so
looks
worth it.
who really looks beautiful? Because your face looks nice, and then you're in a bathing suit, and the rest of you looks like a fucking plum or a prune. I mean, how ridiculous! I saw that.
Wait, she
I don't-
does body things too. Explain.
But listen, there's a woman
She
at our
does
pool.
body things also.
There's a woman at our pool that has her face tight as a drum and her body looks about 98. And she looks like she's wearing a plastic mask. You know, people have to be careful when they do these things because you
Agreed,
can't look like a clown. You can't look like a clown.
There's some people that look terrible.
And so many people. I mean, Diane, who I just said,
Cannon.
Diane Cannon. What the fuck? What did she do to her face? I mean, she doesn't
I
even
haven't
look
seen
like
her
her.
recently.
She's so shot up that she looks like she was beaten up by 7 muggers. I mean, really, you got to be
But
careful.
is she
with this.
happy? Is she happy with the way she
I
looks?
don't think so. If she looks in the mirror and she says she's happy, then she needs to go to a shrink because no one could look like that. She was never a beautiful girl to begin with. She was
Oh, I thought
okay.
she was.
She always looked like a Pekingese dog, but now she really looks like a Pekingese dog. And a lot of other celebrities that I'm trying to think of who. Jane Russell had threads put in, and one of her threads broke. Never forget it. And she said to me, "Look at my face." I said, "Yeah." She said, "Did you see anything wrong with my face?" I said, "No, you're beautiful for 89 or whatever the fuck she was."
Oh wow.
Yeah, gorgeous. Jane was beautiful. And she said, "Ron, one of my threads broke." I said, "What are you going to do?" She said, "I got to go in now and have it rehooked." And one side absolutely looked better than the other with the threading, but it did.
Threading is a great technique.
Do you do that too?
So I was about to do the coursework and COVID hit, so I'm registering for the next possible course. But yes, we hope to
Okay.
do that soon.
Yes.
I mean, I'm afraid of the thread. Do you feel it in your face? I asked her that. She said no, she didn't feel
No.
anything.
No,
She
most
didn't feel
people
the
don't
thread.
feel it. And
No.
the outcomes are pretty good. It's rare that things break or they become nodules or anything like that. That's less than 1%. I'm limited.
Well, Jane Russell had 2 facelifts in her life. Jane Russell had an eye job when she was about 55, and then she had a facelift maybe around 65, and then at 80 she had the threads. And I have to tell you something. For 89 years old, when she passed away, she looked magnificent. She was very still beautiful. Because she had cheekbones, chin, and nose. If you have those features, you take better to this medication.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But let's
Okay.
not forget, you were talking about the olive oil, the preventative stuff, drinking water, eating good foods, daily exercise. Of course, you're going to have better skin, better circulation, better lymphatic flow.
No one knows this, but olive oil is an antibiotic.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's why the skin never gets germs or any kind of infection or pimples because you're constantly putting an antibiotic on your face.
Antimicrobial. Yep.
I mean, I'll do a close up.
Antimicrobial.
Look at my skin. 150 years old.
What are you going to show me? Oh, look at how beautiful.
No, I have flawless skin.
So hold on, you guys. We got to go because we this is Sono Gioventu Medical Spa. This is Dr. Rosa Cataldo. It's located at 329 East Main Street, Suite number 2 in Smithtown, New York. The website is sonomedspa.com. And is Wendy ready that we can go talk to Wendy with you?
I think so. She actually didn't feel like she needed to be numbed for the procedure, but we do anyway. Okay,
Wendy
she's ready. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to hand you to Eileen.
Okay.
All right,
And then
guys.
you're going to talk. Hi, you're
I'll
going to
sing.
talk.
Let me sing. And
Let me-
Wendy has shots in her face. And Wendy has face that's nice and tight. Look at you, Eileen.
Say hello to Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. Stuart Kaplan, everybody.
Hi,
The host-
everybody.
My baby.
She's the host
Oh,
of
so good to
Wendy.
see everybody. Look, I'm getting the royal treatment today. The
Are you
treatment like
afraid?
Royalty.
Are you afraid?
Oh, come on, Ron. Me afraid of anything? I'm the girl that goes
Well,
to Africa. and
Rosa
sees
said you
the
were.
Of course,
Rosa-
I'm not afraid.
Rosa said you wanted to get numb.
Hold on, Eileen. You're not doing good at holding the camera. Like we see, like Wendy's
Yes,
half of
I'm
her
just cutting
face.
my head off. Do you want me to hold it? I didn't see
How's
the top
that?
of my- No, you're
No,
cutting my-
now I see the top of
No,
there.
I
Keep
can't
going down.
lower.
Lower, lower. There you go.
I was
There,
only,
do I look numb? Can you see?
I was only concerned because
Hold on, guys.
I was only concerned because needles can hurt, just like a man with a very little penis. That
I
can
knew I
hurt
was
a
going to
woman
go to a
also.
penis, Ron.
You know, little
A needle
penises.
and a penis are two different things. Needles don't hurt. I
Not
get it all
always.
the time.
No, but Eileen will
Wait,
agree that a
you
little
have a comment
penis
from the
hurt.
outside, not always.
Yes,
Eileen,
Eileen said no.
Eileen, does a little penis hurt?
Yes. Worse than a
Sure.
needle.
It's worse than an
noisy.
instant.
So hang on,
All
hold
right,
it
here we
down
go.
more. Hold it down more. You got to go down so we can see. So Wendy,
See, I can't see how I'm holding it, so you gotta guide me.
Wendy, before you get done, say hi to
Hold
the
it
chat
just like
room.
that. Exactly like that, Eileen.
There you go.
What
All
is
right,
it?
Wendy, say
So
hi to
what?
everybody in the chat room, Wendy.
Okay, hi everybody in the chat.
Say hi to Nick.
And say hi to
Oh
Nick,
my
because
God,
Nick's in
Nick
there.
Lane is on. Hi, Nick.
Hi.
I told them
All
all
right.
about you here. I said someday you're going to be here too. I told them how handsome you are and how much they're going to love you.
There you go,
We'll
Nick.
have a
You're
whole
getting.
good community here.
We-
Yeah, we will. That's
We
our
know
goal.
Nick. We've been in Nick's company a lot of times.
No, she's talking about the people there. So Nick, they're pimping you out, and all right, everybody. So
They
this is
are.
Wendy.
Because
is
that's
Wendy-
how we roll. Okay.
This is Wendy Stewart Kaplan and Dr. Rosa Cataldo.
And she's getting her cheeks
And she's
shot
gonna
up.
tell. No, Dr. Rose is gonna tell us what she's gonna do. She has to
Yeah.
speak loud though. Just to speak
Okay.
loud.
Yeah, we have to speak loud.
Okay, so Wendy has had filler before, if you don't mind me
You
saying.
can say everything about me.
Yeah.
It's all out there. My life is an open book, which you can read about in my book. She's the last model standing, available on Amazon. Okay.
I love it. Learning control is very difficult with these students. So we're just gonna enhance a little bit under the tear trough because Wendy feels like she's losing a little bit of volume on one side. And we're also gonna accentuate this little apple here, which is part of the cheek. And
Wait, you're gonna do both sides though, right?
Yes,
Yeah, but I
yes.
still have a little filler left over from the last time. And Rosa assured me everything's gonna come out beautifully even,
yes,
beautifully smooth.
yes,
It's gonna be
it
fabulous.
will be fabulous. So then Wendy was suggesting that she wanted a little bit in her lips, but she didn't want the duck lip.
Right.
So we are going to just get rid of some of the lines and lift her lip a little bit with a different type of filler called Kiss.
Kiss.
Mwah.
You know that kiss, Ron?
Kiss is made by Restylane, your favorite.
All I remember is when Eileen had her lips done, she couldn't sit down for a week.
Oh, ding, 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 ding. Ron is really on his game today. Okay, are we gonna do over here a little? Did we
Sure,
decide?
sure.
Yeah.
So
So that's gonna lift it a little.
So we're gonna accentuate this area here, the jawline. So we're gonna give a little more volume here, and I'm just gonna put a little bit in her chin to lift her chin a little.
Okay,
bit.
I have a question because I'm worried about getting too full here
Yeah.
because I have, I can look moon faced,
Yeah.
right? You know, moon faced. None
Yeah.
of us want to look moon faced.
Right.
So what about if we just did a little in the chin, but we didn't do over here? Would that
So
be
what-
weird?
What it would do it won't be a moon face. It would actually accentuate the jaw. That's
It will
what-
accentuate, so the bone will be.
Correct.
Okay, that
Yeah.
sounds good. We want to be accentuated. We want to be lifted. We want to look tight. There we go. We want to look tight.
At least someplace will be.
Eileen has been wanting men.
Lots of babes.
Oh, Jimmy's
Eileen-
no babe, trust me.
I know that.
Eileen has been waiting years for men to see her looking tight.
Okay, are we having fun in the chat room, everybody?
Yes, we are. They're loving it.
At
They're
my
saying
expense?
everybody's quick. Yes, at your
Have a
expense.
ball, really. Okay.
They all love you though, so you're doing good.
Okay, I'm doing good. That's great.
Yeah.
So initially, we're gonna use Volbella, the Juvederm Volbella, as you had suggested before. We were talking about Juvederm. Volbella is a nice soft product that you could use on the lips and any area that's really sensitive, and that's why we're gonna use it under the tear trough. Okay.
So tear trough. Those are what I call the hollows, the under eye hollows are a tear trough. You know, a trough like a horse might drink out of a trough. A tear trough.
Okay, sit still.
Those are for
Sophia.
everybody at home.
Sit still so they don't fuck you up.
Sit still. Otherwise, she might hit you in the nose and make your
I
nose hurt.
requested a hand mirror. It really makes me feel a lot more confident if I can just, watch
Really?
what's happening to me. Yeah.
Oh, I don't want that.
Oh, I love that. Oh my God, are you kidding? Like if I were having open heart surgery, I would want the monitor, the whole nine
That's
yards.
different. I would want to see
Oh,
that
I
too
love
because it's
watching this
interesting.
happen.
They put you out for open heart. What are you?
Oh, I knew
crazy?
Okay.
So I like to see, when I do this, I like to see the person animates a big smile. She has really nice cheeks. Okay, normal face. Okay.
Can you
And then
shoot her
I'll go
neck?
on
Can you shoot her neck up?
With what?
I don't give a shit anything to tighten it up.
I swear I'm gonna jump through the screen and shoot your neck off.
No, I would like my neck tightened because I have those two old man things hanging. You know, like a turkey goblet.
Hold on, let's just go with Wendy for now. We can worry about you.
I
When
can
you go
see-
there, we'll tape you getting it done too.
I'm not getting that.
So should I
I'm
show them this
natural.
one?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm looking from the top, there's a little more volume loss here
Can you guys
than
see?
there is
Yes,
here. Okay,
yes,
so
we
you
see
have
that.
to Look at the person at all angles.
I can
So
see
do-
that.
I do want to put, okay, so now keep your head straight. If you could just lift your head, I'm sorry, just like that. And I'm gonna draw my little lines.
Oh, you
from-
draw.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Nobody ever drew on my face before. I like that. Artiste. Here we go.
It's kind of like getting a tattoo.
It is.
Okay, and I'm just gonna draw a few lines.
Rose is doing graffiti on my face right now. This is called facial graffiti.
I would shut up if I were you. Otherwise, those lines are going to get cockeyed, and you're going to look like Quasimodo.
Stop. I'm not supposed to be laughing. I have to-
Okay, we're not gonna laugh anymore. We're gonna let her do it.
He's going to mess up my procedure.
Oh, you don't talk. Let's let Dr. Rosa talk, and you don't talk that we don't mess you up, so you'll look as beautiful as always, more beautiful than always.
Thank you, Jimmy.
In other words, he's telling you to shut the fuck
Shut
up.
the fuck up.
Yeah.
Tell her to shut the fuck up,
Yes, we
Eileen.
are. She just did. This is
So
so
what
cool.
I'm doing is just creating these nice little lines. So if Wendy, if you look, now you see that this is where I was suggesting you need that
It is a little
apple.
sunken there,
Okay,
right?
And that's and we need some product here and here, but this is more sunken than that area.
Okay, but remember, I'm very conservative with this stuff, so
yeah.
very little.
So my
Yeah,
I
thank
promise.
you. You'll show me as we go.
Yes.
I like that. Oh, look, Rosa just gave me a facelift. Yeah, that's perfect.
Ron does that all the time. Pulls his face back.
So that-
All vain people do.
All vain people do, but none of you guys need
Oh,
anything.
this one's the most vain of all. I thought Eileen was vain, but this one's got him. Eileen beat.
What is he saying?
He's saying we're vain.
You're so vain.
Most
You
people are.
You probably think the song is about.
We're happy
Don't
to
don't
be
sing.
vain.
I'm telling you, don't sing while she's shooting you up.
She is definitely going to come out looking at Quasimodo. I know it.
Evil
She-
witch.
He's telling them. He's telling Wendy to shut the fuck up again. Is what he's doing. All right, here's the good part, guys.
Okay, here comes the needle, guys.
Shh, okay, quiet, everybody.
I'm not looking. I'm looking away.
I'm looking.
I'm not looking.
I'm looking.
You just do a little bit at a time,
I
right?
hate needles.
So here's Dr. Rosa Cataldo putting fillers in Wendy Stewart Kaplan, the host of Pandemic Cooking with Wendy, and she's fixing her face a little bit. So instead of being like gorgeous, she's going to be super gorgeous.
Does that hurt?
Gonna
That's a little pinchy, yeah. Because I didn't do a ton of numbing. I'm not,
How's that?
that's beautiful. Just don't put a ton in,
No, I didn't even start.
Oh, you didn't? I feel a needle in my skin.
No.
She doesn't stop. She really doesn't stop. Eileen, stick your tit in her mouth. Shut her up.
Okay, he can't do that because I'm gonna laugh. And
Yeah, don't laugh. Don't make them laugh.
No.
Don't make them laugh, and especially don't make Rosa laugh. That would suck.
No, tell her to stop talking.
No, she's going to stop. She's going to
This
stop
is
now.
serious stuff. This is serious. This is no joke.
Can I look?
Pretty.
Yes.
Oh, that is nice.
I can see it already.
You left it
Yeah,
perfect.
but there's some inflammation. I mean, I just did here for now.
That's fine.
There's a little bit of inflammation. We still have a little lot.
Show me what else you're gonna do.
Here, a little bit here.
Very little
Okay,
though.
okay, you
Okay,
got it.
and what
I
about that
just want-
hollow there?
Yeah, I want to get this side symmetric to that side.
Absolutely. Just
Yeah.
one thing I have to be careful
Tell
of:
me.
my nose becoming too wide.
No, we're not even going anywhere.
Right,
near
but
there.
sometimes
Yeah.
if you lift here, I know a lot about this stuff. If you
Yeah.
lift here,
Yeah.
the nose. By the way, she's amazing because you know what? She's listening to her patient. I love you.
I have to.
You're right, which is 3/4 of what this is about. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, but if I was still a hairdresser, I would not like you as a customer.
Right?
I would have to beat the shit out of her in my chair.
He said, "Shut the fuck up again."
Oh, I can imagine her having her hair done. What a ball buster she's going to
Can
be.
you all see this?
Yes, we're good. Everybody, so Eileen is holding the camera. This is Dr. Rosa Cataldo, and she's putting some filler into Wendy Stewart Kaplan's face. And it's very little. She's putting very little. And Ron's not going to say anything because we don't want anybody to laugh. So we're just
I'm
going
not
to keep
even
moving
looking. I'm
going.
not even looking. I hate needles.
I know you do.
I hate needles.
Oh, really?
Ron, this
Very-
is such
It's
a
a very
tiny
little
needle.
needle. It's a really tiny needle.
Jimmy,
So
I had
tiny.
it. Lips by Lucy did this to me.
Hey, everyone.
Okay, we have to set him up now. Lips by Lucy.
I think that looks really good.
Beautiful.
I think that looks really
That looks
This
amazing.
woman is an artist. Wait, you should see one side to the other. I'm coming in for a close up. Can everybody see that?
Yeah.
Looks
Okay.
beautiful.
It's nice,
Really
right?
beautiful.
Chat room is like loving it because they've never seen this done either. So
Steph is,
nobody's
like,
ever seen it
laughing
done.
at her mess here. I'm looking at her eyes. I'm not working cookie.
No, this is terrific.
We're cookie here today.
This show's going to get a lot. Oh, Teresa Saban says, "Stop it, Ron." She's laughing. So, all right, you guys, we're still working on the right side of Wendy Kaplan's face. This is the Sono Gioventù Medical Spa in Smithtown, New York.
And Wendy has shots in her face.
Ron.
No, don't make her laugh. Wait till after she gets done shooting it, and then you can do it.
And I'm retracting very carefully. And I think that's what bothers Wendy the most is when I pull back. But that part has to be done. That's real.
You hear that, Ron? When you pull out, that bothers people.
I know all about pulling out. I was married for 16 years.
You know, my friend couldn't resist. She set me up for that one. It was
That's why I got divorced.
That looks really good.
right.
Really beautiful.
It's filling out nicely. And we've
Really
done
great.
point
I can
one.
tell you really.
Let's
really,
go in.
really
Eileen,
great job on
Eileen,
it.
go in
So
for a
sweet.
close-up. Wait, hold on,
Close-up?
Rosa. Rosa, hold on. Eileen, go in for a total. Don't do anything. Let's see. Look straight
No,
ahead.
go to the other side.
Look straight into the camera. Wendy, straight in the. I'm going to kill her. Straight in the camera.
That's straight. That's me straight.
No, it's
Ron.
not. Well,
She can't move her head. Eileen's got to
then
move over to the
Eileen-
front.
Eileen
Eileen,
is-
move over to the left.
We want a comparison. We want a left and right.
There we
you
go.
Oh yeah, there's a big,
Beautiful.
Big
Big
Wait, I want to take a
difference.
picture of this. Hold on.
very big
Okay.
difference.
Have you ever done a procedure like this in your life?
One side looks like a young, beautiful girl. The other one looks like an old douchebag.
In all my days, I've never looked like you. Oh, Ron does like, I love you, Ron. Mwah!
I love you back, Wendy. You can play with me. It's fun. I like it.
Love you back, honey. Okay.
All
All right, next one. Next
I
thing.
can
I'm
gi-
loving
I
this.
can give it-
She is so gentle, too.
Good.
I can give it out and I can take it just as well.
All right, so now you guys, we're going back in for the shot number 4, I think. And this time she's going on the side of the cheek instead of like in the cheek, it looks like. This is so cool. So you're watching the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell live at the Sono Gioventù Medical Spa, where Dr. Rosa Cataldo is working on celebrity talk host Wendy Stewart Kaplan, who's also a model and a documentary filmmaker and an author. And basically she does fucking everything because she's a super talent.
And she's a fabulous cook.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Now she is with her show Pandemic Cooking with Wendy. And oh my gosh.
That is so
Beautiful.
pretty.
Okay, so as the patient, I want to take a moment here to show everybody exactly what you did. You see on this side, she created a cheekbone, all right, by putting the product in there very gently. She's lifted the face. You can see, if you see from this side to this side, that hasn't been done yet. And I have to give her credit. I didn't feel a thing. That needle was you're wonderful. This woman, healing hands, beautiful healing hands.
That's because she's Italian.
That's right. And I use olive oil.
Oh, there you go.
And I
Oh,
use
look
olive
at it.
oil.
It's on my cooking show.
Don't laugh about
I knew
Listen,
we had
you-
something in common when I walked in here, that we both were
Rosa.
connected with olive oil in some way.
Rosa, when you see me in person, you'll say, yes, olive oil is the answer.
She
I don't
knows
have
that.
I don't have a wrinkle. I'm 80 years old
She
without
said
a
she's
wrinkle.
saying it now.
Here we go again, guys.
Okay, here we go, you guys. Here's another shot. This time she's going up from the underside.
That's painful. Oh my God, that's bad.
No,
That's
you're
bad.
not even sitting in the chair.
Ron is like experience. He's channeling me.
Yeah.
No, I remember when Lips by
He's
Lucy
protecting.
did it under my cheekbone. It hurt. It went into my gum. I
That's
think.
because Lips by Lucy fucking suck.
Oh, she
Okay,
was
it
good.
doesn't hurt at all. Very nice. We have a little, what I call a pinchy here. You know, when the needle goes in, sometimes the skin gets a little red. I'll put on cover up when I leave here, and it'll be gone by the time.
They're saying bravo, Wendy. In the chat room, they're saying bravo, Wendy.
Thank Thank you, guys. Thank you for your support. I'm
And
here
Ron
to
has a
share-
song. And Ron
I'm
has
here
a
to
song.
share all of my beauty tips with you. I am also a beauty guru. You guys think I just cook, but I do a lot more than that. I'll be giving beauty tips on Pandemic Cooking with Wendy. That's right. And you can go on my YouTube channel, Wendy Stewart TV, and like it and subscribe to Pandemic Cooking with Wendy. Okay.
And now Ron's going to sing you a
I
song.
just don't think you cook. 12 or 13 sailors told me that you have other talents.
Don't make her laugh. But
Don't laugh. Don't you
but,
dare
but
laugh.
sing her your song.
And Wendy has shots in her face. Remember the song Wendy? I used to love that
Hey,
song.
da, da, da,
Dee
da,
da
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 da, da, da,
da da
da, 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 da. Everyone knows it's Wendy.
And she's got shots in her face to make her look no longer
Pat Grant.
disgrace.
So
Pat
great.
Grant. Pat Grant joined us too in the chat room a while ago, but I didn't have an opportunity to say hi. And she says she's chicken. But see, you can see Wendy's showing you it's no big deal to get it done.
It's no big deal. And you know what? I'm totally about people being the best they can be. You
Me
should
too.
feel the best you possibly can about yourself, and we have so much available to us nowadays. So go for it. Amen.
All right, now we're
You know what?
switching to the other side, you guys.
I so
Okay,
believe in
let
that.
me totally check out this side, which is beautiful.
In my interview with Jane Russell, I asked her, I said, Jane,
Here and in here.
Okay, that would be great.
in my interview with Jane Russell, I asked her, I said, what was so great about clothing in the 40s? And she said, we all tried to look the best that we could. And that's the answer. If you stay beautiful throughout your life, you'll live longer and you'll be
No, I
happy.
can see I'm still lifted there.
Absolutely.
Do we want a little here?
I
Or?
wouldn't because it's
No, I know, because now
completely
they look
symmetric.
and they look symmetric
I
now.
want to just put a little
Yeah,
volume
put a
here.
little
Really,
there.
truthfully, could you imagine doing this bitch's hair in a chair? I would strangle her. Oh,
Oh yeah, here we go. Wait.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right, we're doing another one, everybody. This is the Sono Gioventu Medical Spa with Dr. Rosa Cataldo and her fabulous sister Stefana, who just disappeared. We don't know what happened to her.
She's the camera person now.
Oh, I thought Eileen was the camera person. Hi,
Which
there
is
she
the way.
is. We love her. She's fabulous.
They were dying.
We have a sister act. They've taken over.
Okay, they're done with that now. So show us the needle real quick. How big is the needle?
Tiny. Can you
Oh,
see it?
Yeah, it's not big.
It's really, really, really tiny.
Really thin.
It's a 20,
Yeah.
we'd say 27 gauge. So it's
Okay.
27 gauge. Hear that, Ron?
Yes, I did. As I said,
That's
I had this done about 20 years ago.
They
By
didn't do
lips-
this 20 years ago.
Well, 15 years ago. I was living in Palm Springs.
Sorry, you missed the boat.
No, it was just coming out because I was living in Palm Springs over at Mountain Gate, and that was about 15 years ago. And Lips by Lucy was all over. Everybody went to her. And
What was it called? Lipstick Lucy?
Lips
Lips by
Lips by
Lucy.
Lucy. She came on my show, my Set the Record Straight show, and then she complimented me by saying, come in and I'll do your face. Well, she did my face, and I couldn't wait for it to disappear because I didn't look like me. I look like I don't know what.
She didn't do a good job because you look fabulous, Wendy. You're looking so fabulous.
But she's
More
doing very-
fabulous
you know
than
what?
normal.
Watch how Rosa works. Okay, first of all, she's making it look natural. She's not overfilling. The worst you can do with this, somebody comes out looking like Mr. Potato Head. I swear to you, there's too much filler. We see it all the time. It's true on television shows, or a cream puff face. The real artistry of this is how she puts it in and really studying her client's face and seeing the subtle little areas that she needs to inject. That's an artist.
So Dave Hughes just joined us from the UK. You missed Eileen's boobs earlier, and now we are at the Sono Gioventu Medical Spa with Dr. Rosa Cataldo, where Wendy Stewart is getting some Botox and stuff done to fix her face. I mean, to enhance her face even
Yeah.
more
But
beautiful.
This isn't Botox,
And-
Jimmy. It's filler.
It's filler. She's getting
Okay.
filler.
And listen up, Dave. If you need a little enlargement around the penis area, she can shoot that up too for you.
That's right, Dave. And no, Dave, we're not at a dentist's office. It's not a dentist.
She's getting her face shot up with plaster of
With
Paris.
Restylane.
plaster of Paris in water.
Okay, I have other areas that we, yeah.
But we could do even here, like you would, I mean,
All right,
if you want.
just really, because I've never had it done there. So what we're talking about now, I want everyone in my chat room and everybody who's out there to hear this. I've never had this area defined using filler, and that's fairly new, using filler in that way. Like what, the last 2 years? What
No,
you said?
it's been more than that.
Really?
It's in the public list.
In the public.
My face was so shut up before.
Oh, wait.
They went away.
Hey, what happened? Oh, that means Eileen got a phone call.
Wait, I'm gonna shift it back. I'm dark. They're dark. Everybody's dark. Give them a minute.
Hold on.
Eileen, tell them not to call. Put your phone on no calls.
Hey, you guys, we lost the camera. Maybe you hit a
I don't know why
button.
it's not coming back. It should come back.
Maybe you like hit the button where the video's not showing or something. Or Rebel, can you put her back?
I just pressed.
What did you press? Oh wait,
Decline.
she pressed something, but
Decline.
Decline.
The person was calling.
no, we should be back.
You're not, Blanche. You're
Hey,
not.
hey, Rebel, is there a way to get them back?
Yeah, hold on. I'm getting
Because we only have a couple minutes, and our next guest is going to call in a couple of minutes.
go.
Where am I going?
in studio and
Hold
I
on,
can't
hold on,
control
hold on.
her camera.
Oh, you can't
Sorry.
control her camera. All right, Eileen, you guys have to hit your camera button.
Hold on.
There's got to be a way to do it.
Wait on. Let me just start all over.
Steps on the way.
Yeah, and just start all over.
Hold on, I'm just gonna start all over.
Okay, start all over.
All
And
right.
Wendy has on. Dun, dun. All right, everybody. So we're going to be a few more minutes, and then our next guest is going to be calling in. It's very interesting and exciting, something new. Ron had a bunch of
And
great one-liners.
If you want to see Wendy, what she looks like, tune into her cooking show, and you'll see her face all shot up
Fabulously.
fabulously.
Yes. But she is not filler. Laugh out loud. There we go. Okay, I think we're coming back. Yes.
Yeah, that's me. Sorry. They are about to come back, and your next guest is in the studio.
Tell the next guest that it's not that he's 9 minutes early.
I
And-
believe
here
he's
he is.
setting things up.
Okay, that's fine. But we're going to have him in 9 minutes. Okay, we're back. Yay.
Hi.
Okay, so now we're doing the
I'm at a
chin.
different point. There I am. Hello.
There we go.
But now, how are you going to get rid of the
Perfect.
mustache she's growing?
Oh God, yeah. Not me, darling. I'm hairless. Love
Everywhere?
your- I'm not saying.
I bet.
Like your back.
She's a
Oh,
hairless
it's so
kitty.
pretty.
Yeah, well,
She
Oh my
doesn't
gosh.
make up.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you. I'm so happy too. You know.
I like it.
Okay, you said What was that
No,
What was
no.
behind Rose's
No, I just because I can't believe how little we used.
That's good.
Okay, so now you want this jawline?
Yeah,
So
but you got to
we'll-
show me as you go because I'm
Okay.
a little apprehensive. I
Okay.
never did that.
Okay, so-
where is it going in?
So,
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is something new. Now we're injecting my jaw to actually define it like this. Wait, Rose, am I doing the right thing?
Yes.
I'm defining it a little bit.
Yep. Right here, we're gonna
Okay.
add some volume here to give definition to the bone, to the jawbone.
But it's not going to make my face look fat, even
No.
when it starts to dissolve.
No.
It won't make you sure.
No,
Okay.
it won't, it's.
These are questions I know you're all thinking too, right? We all think of these things. Like if we do something, what are we going to look
What's the
like?
consequence?
Yes.
What are the consequences? I mean, my God, we've all seen really bad plastic surgery, haven't we, Ron?
Yes.
well, the good side is if you come out looking like horrible, you can always be in a horror movie without having makeup. You know, you could play Quasimodo's mother or something.
Why is he
And
going back
you
to
could do-
Quasimodo? Was-
Because I love Quasimodo means half dead. Quasi morto, and that's what it means.
Half
Quasi
dead,
is
that's
half.
right. Wow.
Quasi is half, and morto is dead. So you look half
Correct.
dead.
Rose, if you speak Italian,
Yes.
speak it to him.
Yeah, speak Italian to him.
Dimmi qualche cosa bella.
Okay, so
Che cosa fare adesso?
un poco di filler. Not
The what?
Oh my God, I've never heard Italian like this in my life.
Dave used.
She's putting in a little filler, right? A poco de filler.
Allora, Rosa.
Oh, you have
So Dave,
Wait, Rosa, Rosa, send.
I can see
Ro-
it already. It was
Yeah.
more like that when I came in. I'm telling you, I know what this
Okay,
does.
so do you not, we don't have to do down there. Do you have, we still, here's the.
Yeah, I don't want to waste the syringe. How, you want to lift a little more here?
So,
Because let's get rid of that there.
yeah, so the beauty of this is 1
We're having such a good time.
10th of a teaspoon. So when she was suggesting, will she have too much of a round face? If you think about how much is going in, it's so minimal. It looks like a lot because it's in a syringe, but if you put it on a teaspoon, it's 1/10. That's what I'm putting in. So it's very minimal.
Okay.
So where did you
It-
want to go?
Okay.
If you-
so lifted enough on this side that look,
Right.
the jaw
Yeah.
came back.
Yeah.
Okay. So what if you
Put a
lifted?
little more there.
What do
I
you
could,
think?
I could. I still would like to put a little.
Okay, I'm going with what Rosa says. I trust her.
Okay.
Now, for those of you who are listening on radio, it's going to be very difficult for you to understand what's being done. But her face is being enlarged, or whatever they do. Not
Enhanced.
Enhanced. No, I mean, where it sank,
Naturalized.
where her face sank, they're puffing it back to normal, and that's the process. So
and
she-
Dave Hughes says he's never seen anything like this before, except on horror movies with Bela Lugosi.
So I told you, if you have it done, folks, and it doesn't work, you're always, able to get work in a horror movie. I said it. Now tomorrow, is she going to be black and blue? Is that going to be sore?
Rosa, will she be sore?
Yeah, I don't. You know what? I don't bruise easily, Ron.
I know that's what your ex-husband said.
Yeah, I just get pinpoints. That's it.
You didn't hear that, Wendy.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
don't
Hold
hit
on,
the
just doing
nerve.
it right now.
Oh,
Okay.
see, this is so she has to feel for the nerve. This is important because you don't want that needle going into the nerve, like when you go to the dentist. and it
Yeah,
hits
that's
the nerve.
terrible.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do this. I'm worried about you hitting a nerve. Worried about hitting
She
that
won't.
nerve.
She's good.
No, she won't hit the nerve. She knows what she's doing. All right, everybody quiet. Well, Dr. Rosa can talk. Here we go, you guys. We can't have dead air, so she's putting something in her like chin or something now. And
And everybody could say, Wendy's got some nerve.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, let's say. Wow, that is nice. You can see it right away.
that's so wild how that goes so
Yeah,
fast. I
and
mean,
want
you can
people
see it
to be
right
able to
away.
this. So this is the side she just did.
I
You can see
the
it's
tiny bit here.
defined and it lifted a little bit as compared to this. She's going to do likewise there, which should get rid of that crease there, right? Nick Lyon, are you still with us? Nick
He hasn't
hates
been
needles.
writing anything, but he's probably there. He's
All right,
watching.
I bet you we lost him. He doesn't like needles. Nick does not like needles.
Neither does Ron. But Ron's here. Ron's just not closing his eyes every time they stick the needle in you. Ron closes his eyes. So
Okay.
Nick is needle phobic. Huh?
Yeah, Nick doesn't like needles at all. We've had that discussion.
So Ron, how do you give blood, like go for blood work? Are you able to handle when you go for blood work?
Yeah, because that's my arm. But my face,
It's my
I don't feature, I shave. And when men shave, we nick ourselves, and we know what that's like. So I'm not happy about shoving needles in my.
Wait, we want to tell the people at home with that. Okay, so as you can see, that's very nice.
So
I
we're
wonder if we could lift. Can we get a little more
Sure.
lifted on that somewhere?
you guys too, we have about 3 or 4 minutes and we got another guest coming in. So we gotta
Okay,
find a
we're
way.
hurrying there,
Nice.
Jimmy. I know you want to see these results.
Yeah, we want to see the
Yes.
results.
Lifts this part of the face because you
Okay.
don't want to miss the lips.
No, we don't want to miss the. Oh, you're gonna do lips too?
Yeah, we are, honey. We're going for the whole 9 yards here today.
Oh, that's yeah. I want to watch lips, so we'll go to the lips next.
Get out of here. The lips are still painful. Oh my
No,
God.
they're
It was.
not.
Oh,
No, they're
yes,
not.
they
said they're
were.
not. But you got to remember, you had it done a long time ago. And now
It
things
don't
have changed.
matter. Lucy shot my top lip up a little bit. It burned like a
Lipstick
son of a
Lucy
bitch.
shot your top lip.
It burned like crazy. It burned. My lip was like burning. And
Everybody says you're looking very young. Everybody's saying, Wendy, everybody says you're looking very young.
Yeah, I like
Thank you. I've been through a time machine, and the time machine's called Dr. Rosa. There
There
she
we go.
is.
Oh my God, this is so
We're putting a
cool.
little in the chin. A little. Can you give me a dimple in my chin?
They say this is so interesting. Thank you, Wendy, for sharing with us. And B. Claudia says, no way. Only needle she can go for is acupuncture. Way to go, B. And
Oh, ow.
See
There's
that?
no numbing there.
I didn't get none there. Okay, are we done in that area yet?
Are you in the lips now?
No, we just did the chin, and we didn't put numbing cream there. Let's see what we did to our chin.
Lifted it a little.
Okay, good. We lifted our chin a little. All right, close
Oh,
up.
No, you look fabulous.
Thank
You shouldn't have screamed like that.
Okay,
No,
so we have
no,
0.2 left in the syringe. We're down to the wire here. I know you guys have another guest coming on, so we're down to 0.2 in the syringe. We're going to do the lips.
She wants one of the crease done. So
I have a little
0.2
crease
is
here.
just gonna do one crease.
Okay.
And then we have to.
One
if you
crease
want
in the
more,
lip.
That's what I want, a crease. Get rid of those fucking puppet
Maybe you
lines.
better hold it. You're better
pull
than
it
me.
down.
I hate puppet lines.
Poor
I-
Steph, she's being asked to hold the camera
And
with a chair. Oh my God.
Stefana is fabulous. We love Stefana. She's
I
great.
would definitely have the puppet lines shot up. I hate them.
Goodbye.
Here we go.
Okay, so this line, correct?
There's a little line there, but very little filler in it. We do very
Move the
little.
camera up a little bit. There you go. There you go. All right, you guys. Now we're going into the lips.
This is gonna be a little uncomfortable.
I thought we were
No, she's not doing the line. She's
Ow.
doing the lips.
I told you those
Okay.
lips hurt.
I'm done.
Are you-
I'm done with
Now
that.
everybody in the chat room's freaking out now because you screamed.
I'm sorry. It hurt. I didn't have the numbing cream there.
No, the lips hurt. They're very sensitive.
B, you're gorgeous just the way you
know,
are.
if we're
Don't
gonna- If we're
worry.
gonna do this show, be honest. I don't want anybody out there.
That hurt
thinking-
like a bitch, she sings.
It is. It does. It does.
But
Oh,
she
but
didn't
look,
have
it's
to be
gone.
numbing.
The crease is gone. It's worth it.
Oh my God, you look so great.
Here you
You
go.
don't- you don't-
Okay. And
You
look,
look
okay.
a day over 40.
She looks like Sherry Davis now. They all look alike.
Okay, why are you doing that to my lips? Oh, you're. This is a massage.
She's making sure they're gonna work.
Just putting these gloves on my lips. What are we doing here? Oh my God.
She's
Okay.
putting the stuff in the lip in the right position. Like you're a rubber doll. She's squeezing.
Like an inflatament, Ron? Is that what you're
Huh?
talking about?
Like in a blow up doll.
Right.
Of course.
Now your lips are going to be big and voluptuous. Somebody's going to like that.
Yeah, you can go on your cooking show now and say, I had my lips done. Do you want to see them?
There.
You'll get a lot of guy
Actually,
dates.
you've already brought my lip out a little. I may not even do anything to the lips.
No, I think it looks good.
I think it looks
Rosa,
great.
Rosa, shoot up her puppet line. I want to see that disappear. I have puppet lines. I want to stop laughing. Rosa, would you smack her every time she laughs? Listen, I want my puppet lines.
No, we have to
removed.
we have to like get, so she's doing one more little shot here and then we're going to have to exit.
I want to
Yep,
see puppet lines
good.
go away.
We love everybody out there. Thank you so much for watching this.
Hold on. We'll go one more shot into the other side of the lip. Go ahead and scream. Go ahead and
Ow.
scream. Ow, 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 ooh.
Fuck me,
They
this
are
is no good.
sadistic.
Really?
Oh my God, what women won't do.
Pain, I love it.
I tell you, the lip does hurt like a bitch.
The lip
Yeah,
looks
thank
like
you,
a dick.
Stefana.
It
Said
does.
it.
Stefana. All right,
Okay.
everybody.
I'm
So
sorry. I've gotten quite a few in here. Look,
your lips are fabulous.
Got rid of the line.
4 syringes in those bitches.
You have lips just like
I'm not
Donald
gonna do
Trump
the
now.
upper lip.
You have
I'm gonna
Donald
do- I'm gonna do
Trump
my upper lip.
Okay, so wait, this is really important,
Right.
Ron. You were
What?
talking about $3,500, right?
Yeah.
But this was only, what was it?
$800.
$800.
Only $800. Okay.
That's a good deal because you look fabulous.
Right?
All kidding
Yours
kidding
off.
aside, you look fabulous.
Thank you.
You know, I know we joke a lot. So
Great
everybody,
being here today with all of you.
this is Wendy Kaplan, you guys. This is Dr. Rosa Cataldo with her sister Stefana and Eileen Shapiro. Turn around on Eileen real quick. There you go. And this is the Sano Gioventu Medical Spa. You can get your work done there to look fabulous and beautiful. It's sonomedspa.com, Smithtown,
What's
New
your phone
York.
number, Rosa? 631-388-3797.
Whoa.
Do it again.
Do it again because the last part cut off.
You blurred out. Do it again.
631-388-3797.
Perfect, you guys. We want to thank you guys for doing that live on the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. It'll be a
All
great
right.
video, and we'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Dr. Rosa.
And tune in to Wendy's cooking show to see her face completely.
There you go. Pandemic Cooking with Wendy, you guys. It's on YouTube. Bye, you guys.
Bye,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. I hope you guys
Bye.
enjoyed that. It was something fun. The chat room seems to like it. And now we're going to bring on our next guest, which hopefully he's still in the chat room. And we're ready to rock and roll. Hello.
Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, Jimmy and Ron. It's been
How are
forever.
you?
How are you, baby? You want your face shot up with Restylane so you look 12?
Yeah, I heard that's like the new kind of style going on.
Yeah.
lately.
Oh, I love that
Beautiful.
thing behind
The
you.
only
He looks-
problem is you look like you got beat up, all
Yeah.
swollen.
Just
So
for a
hold on.
little bit.
Let me introduce everybody. All right, everybody. Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Incredibly talented. Not only is a huge, fabulous party promoter, but he is a badass hip hop, goth rock, pop artist. His name is Jason Chaos. Hello and welcome to the show.
What's up, guys? How's everyone doing today? Thanks
We
for
are-
coming on and watching.
We are fabulous. We got a chat room full of people. Say a hi to everybody in the chat room.
Woo! What up, guys?
Oh, say hi to
How you doing with the heat out there?
say hi to B Claudia because she's like super excited that you're there. So say hi to B.
What's up, B? How you doing?
There you go. And I'll introduce you. You already know Ron, but our cool, outrageous man
course.
about town co-host, Ron Russell.
Yes.
Hey, and you know,
I met
folks,
Ron a few times.
Yes,
this guy is a nice guy. I like him, everybody.
absolutely.
Thank you.
And his music is a little not my taste, but he's good. How you doing?
Yeah,
Are you
it's-
still singing that weird stuff?
Oh yeah, you know, it kills my voice sometimes. Some songs, you know, that I'm playing. Yeah, it's cool, you know.
But you put on a good show, let me tell you.
Thank
You do-
you. Thank
you
you. I
do.
love
It's-
it. I love doing
it's
the show.
It's a fast, fun show. I didn't understand the music, but I like the show.
Thank you. The show is fun. We go in with our themes. We do like these crazy themes, and like when I do these shows, we go all out with passion and love. You know. Thanks,
gotta
thanks
love
for
it.
watching.
And he came up to Ventura County to support the fundraisers for the fires that were up there, and he gave his time for free and gave us a great show and helped to raise the funds to have people rebuild their homes that were destroyed in the Great Fire.
It was fabulous. That was 2
That
Christmases
was fun.
ago.
That was really fun. Yeah, it's my
Yeah.
pleasure.
That's where we actually met Jason Chaos in the flesh, and he was fabulous. He performed that night. He flew in all the way from New York to help, which was really cool. And so tell us, like first of all, because you're kind of like part of that whole original Club Kid group, right?
Yeah, I started really young. The real original Club Kids were much older than me. I started at age 14, actually. You know, I'm a 6'4". You know, at the time I was probably like 5'10", so it was perfect, and it was early in the '90s, so fake IDs were really popular at the time. So
They
took
still
a fake
are.
ID and went in and was watching all these Club Kids and slowly built a connection with Mr. Alec and Screaming Rachel, Richie Rich. I did a lot of hanging out with Richie Rich, especially.
Amanda Lepore, James St. James. You
Amanda,
guys-
yeah,
I
James
used-
and James, Amanda, all of them, yeah.
I was we actually met Amanda Lepore at a party with Randy Jones, and
Oh, cool.
and I used to be a pretty successful clothing designer, so I used to follow Richie Rich because he was also a clothing designer, and he would always
Nice.
he'd always have Paris Hilton walking in his fashion shows, which I thought was
Yeah.
cool. And then you became an artist on your own, Jason
Yes.
Chaos, and you've released a bunch of cool music. Let's talk a little bit though about the new song that you just released, because he just released a brand new song for all you hip hop fans. The name of the song is Concrete Shaken, featuring Grandmaster Mel from Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Anybody who knows hip hop knows the song White Lines from back then, which was a huge hit. So how'd you get Grandmaster Mel first of all to come on and do a track with you?
So we met through a mutual friend. We were doing like a New Year's party last 2020 New Year's. I don't know if you heard of Noel Ashman. He's a big time promoter for like celebrities. He got all the celebrities and he does parties for them. So he called me to help and team up with him to do this party for New Year's, and it was great because in a coincidence, Mr. Melly Mel was also was one of the actors in one of my friends' film, Eric Rivas, and
We know Eric. Eric's been on the show. He does Vampire Trace,
Yeah.
Vamp Bikers Dose, and Trace.
Yeah.
Are you in those films?
I am in those films, yeah, and I love working with Eric. He's the fucking man, and yeah, that's how we met Melly Mel. I always loved listening to Furious Five, and the song "Concrete Shaken" is similar to like the song "New York, New York, Big City of Dreams," like just the vibe. But I'm skipping. I'm sorry. So the way I met Melly Mel is from that New Year's party, and we exchanged numbers. I told him that I was thinking to put him on a track for this for Eric's movie that's coming up. It's called Duke of New York. It should be out in I think 2021.
There you go. We actually had the whole cast of, well, not the whole cast, but probably it was when we lived in Pennsylvania. We probably had about 6 or 8 people on a show from Vampire Trace. We had a whole bunch of them.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was fun.
Yeah, he actually released another movie called Japanese Borscht. I don't know if you guys checked it out.
Oh, I know that one because we know a bunch of people in it. Daniel DeCriscio's in it. Do you know Daniel DeCrisio?
Yes. Oh, I love Daniel DeCrisio. Yeah, that's my boy.
Danny was there the night that you performed.
Oh yeah, because he
I've
performed.
done a lot of shows with Daniel and parties. I threw a lot of parties for Daniel in New York, actually, and he's amazing. He knows how to show. I mean, he knows how to put a show on for sure.
Absolutely.
Danny is the new Liberace.
Yes.
Or the other guy, the crazy guy that used to be on television all the time. What the hell was his name? Anyway, yeah, I love Danny. He's the best. He's beautiful. And we kid around all the time. We hug and kiss. I call him Jane Mansfield, and he loves it.
And we always bring him, like, invite him to like red carpet events and stuff
Yeah.
because he's a lot of fun. He came to our house for a party last year.
Yeah, Daniel's a good guy.
That's so cool. So Japanese Borscht, and also I think Screaming Rachel's in that too.
Yeah, she is actually, and it was really cool. Like we're all friends. Michael Mosto was in the film as well. Michael Alec was in the show. On Vamp Bikers. It's like all a little bit of the club
New York
kids and
Yeah, all the New York people.
Yeah.
So what's it like in New York now? Like for everything we see on TV, because we're not actually there, and you're a club person, which means you don't get to throw your monthly club party.
Oh, it's terrible, man. It's actually a tough time for all the club promoters. Everyone on my team lost their jobs, and it's very, very disturbing. Like just hearing what they're doing, and it's just crazy times. New York City is actually really dead right now. The freaking protest is still going on. It's really weird. I never seen anything like that. But anyway, I put all our promoters together in this group chat on WhatsApp. It's called Empire Nightlife, and I did that because I didn't want to lose contact with everyone, because who knows, by the time everything comes back to normal, that we might have lost contact with each other, or something's gonna happen. But anyway, we're doing these really great parties now with Screamin' Rachel, actually, for Trax Records. It's called Trax Party. Every Saturday we've been doing that, and I've been also working with this other record label called Seven Crown Records. They're an awesome record label. Denise, she runs that record label, and she helped me to release Concrete Shaken. So
Okay, so you didn't release that through Trax, you released it through the other record label.
yeah, the other record label we're also
Shaken.
yeah.
Concrete Chicken.
No, Concrete
Yeah.
Shaken.
I like
It
Concrete.
actually does sound
better,
like Concrete Chicken.
but I like Concrete Chicken better.
But Seven Crown Records is awesome. They're with Sony as well, and we just released this song just like a week ago, and it's doing great. It's going everywhere. Everyone loves it. I was really lucky to get to work with Melly Mel. I appreciate that. He was awesome on the track.
I didn't know that it was Melly Mel, so I thought it was Mel. So Melly Mel, because like when I was in the 80s growing up, his music was featured in a movie called Beat Street, which was like a breakdance, battling kind of like
Yes.
thing. And they had that song Beat Street Breakdown Rough.
Yeah.
And I used to fucking listen to that shit all the time. I was like, this is so cool. I would love to I wasn't driving then, so I was like riding around on my bicycle with my Walkman singing my hip hop song. It was so cool. But I actually like Beat Street and all those like music video, music rap battle kind of like things from the 80s. I love all that shit. I think
and I think what's cool about it too is because when he started Melly Mel, He brought like that glam and the looks, you know, with the hip hop. You know, he's actually the creator of hip hop. He's the first guy who busted a sentence and a whole rhyme to a beat. So, you know, he's like king of hip hop, you know, if you look at it that way. But, you know, what's interesting, because when he started, he had all these looks, you know, the whole Furious Five had these cool looks, and the rappers today are not putting the same looks, you know, so they're like looking like regular guys, you know. So when we start working together, I had my looks going on, and Melly Mel was like, oh shit, like you're doing like what I was doing in the 80s. And I'm like, yeah, you know, it's cool if we bring this back and all that. So it was fun, you know, the conversation.
I don't think performers should look like everybody else. I think if you're a superstar, you need to look like a superstar. You need to look different. I mean, that's a lot of the success of like Marilyn Manson, and I don't know, anybody who's like different, you know, who shows something different, they become popular, and you're going to become popular that way too.
What about Tina Turner? And everybody, let's say a little prayer for Tina, okay?
Yeah, Ron loves Tina Turner.
Yeah, I love her to death, and she's not doing so well. We may lose.
She has a new song coming out though.
Yeah, but we may lose her if she doesn't pull through. So everybody out there, send energy and prayers to Tina Turner.
So tell us this then, because you guys. So I read an article about you, and it called you the schizophrenic horror pop rap artist.
Yes.
That you basically coined your own, you know, gothic pop rap or horror pop. You kind of like got your own genre. Like, so tell us a little bit about like how you came up with the genre and for people just to know, because it's totally different than anything else that's out there.
It was pretty interesting when they wrote in an article that I was schizophrenic, because the lyrics and the song was like me making a love song to a ghost. So
that's why, like you're
actually
I thought it was actually cool when they titled that, because I was like, oh man, you know, this could be interesting, because if the readers thought I was really schizophrenic and I'm hearing like ghosts, or you know, like making love to the ghost, and you know, you know what I mean. So
if the goat sang to you, that's schizophrenic.
Yeah, if the ghost is singing to you, it's schizophrenic.
Ghosts or goats?
Ghost.
Oh, I thought you said ghost. No. What accent do you have? You're not from New York. Where are you from?
I actually grew up in Long Island, New York.
I did too. So how come I don't understand you when you talk?
I don't know.
I'm from Long Island.
It's a little too early for me right now too.
Where were you on Long Island?
I grew up in Long Beach, right on Franklin Boulevard.
Yeah, I know Long Beach well.
Where you grew up at?
I grew up in Brooklyn, and then we moved to Astoria, Queens, and then I moved to Garden City in later years, and then I lived in Setauket, California, Florida. I'm like a gypsy. I'm all over. But I mean, you know, we have our own accent, Long Island people.
Yeah, you know what it is, because I also I was like in between Long Beach and the Bronx, and I was like mixed up with like
Long Beach and the Bronx are far away from each other. Maybe.
Yeah, I moved when I was younger, so I had that Long Beach like vibe going to the Bronx, you know, and then in high school in between, just I don't know, maybe I have a heavy accent. Plus my parents are Egyptian, so they probably were showing off trying to speak English to me growing up. So I
only wanted to find out that I was part Egyptian, and I did that DNA shit, and I came out. Where did I come out? Arabic, almost Egyptian.
Ron loves everything. Ron loves everything about Egypt. You were in Egypt at the beginning of this year, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Yeah, I had to go. God rest my dad's soul. He died a year ago, so I had to go there and take care of all his wealth and all that stuff, because it's funny actually going down there, because going down like this and like trying to take over my dad's business, it was pretty interesting. So
I love the history of Egypt.
Yeah, the people there were like, who's this guy, you know, taking over now and all that, and I was just being really nice and cool, giving everyone extra, you know, money, and you know, paying them extra, and they're like, oh, I like this guy and all that. I just did that so they could just like take care of everything while I'm away. Huh?
The people in the chat room want you to take off your glasses for a second so they can see how pretty you are. There you go.
This is just my new brand I'm doing with Michael Alec actually. Michael Alec and I were trying to make
you
these
know,
sunglasses that
now
has
that,
like earrings and
James.
piercings.
Yeah, I like it.
wanted to shout out at our sunglasses here.
There you go with
How about
Michael
that?
Alec.
now
you
that
guys.
you say you're Egyptian, you don't even look Egyptian. You look Swedish.
Yeah, I mean,
So
huh? Sorry.
who snuck in there that was Swedish? Because you don't look Egyptian at all.
Yeah, I get that a lot, but you know, if you ever went to Egypt, there's a lot of beautiful people out there, and they don't really look like Egyptians.
Well, I
Um,
look Egyptian. I look like an Egyptian.
yeah, Egyptians look like you guys, you know.
No, I could pass. I could if I did a movie and had to play Egyptian. I could. I could look very Egyptian.
They like the
Um,
way you
Definitely.
look, though. They like when you put your glasses off. They were like, they all
Yeah,
talking
well,
about how cute you are.
He's even
Did I
prettier.
take it off? Okay. I
Yeah,
just wanted to show our brand.
good.
There you go.
You're
Yeah,
in-
he's cute in real life
He's,
too, you
he's
guys.
better looking in person than he is right now.
Because he
I'm
is
telling you.
6'4". He towers over everybody, so like he can see everybody
I
when
don't
he walks
remember
in.
you being 6 foot. Well, I'm 6 foot, so 4 inches taller than I never picked up on it. That you were 6'4".
And he's a big guy. You gotta like
Yeah.
love it. So let's talk about music a little bit. So you coin your own like horror pop music or whatever. What are your like influences? So growing up, like what kind of music did you listen to, or who were you influenced by and that you enjoyed listening to a lot when you were a little bit younger?
So, I was really into more of the gothic music. My favorite goth band was Rosetta Stone.
Yes.
Rosetta Stones, if you heard of them, and I loved Depeche Mode, loved some 80s metal, and always was a big fan for hip hop, especially the 80s, the
Like
old school
Sugar Hill
80s.
Gang? You like Sugar Hill Gang and shit
Yeah,
like that?
Sugar Hill Gang, and you know, Furious Five, of course.
Yeah.
And you know, my generation was cool because we were like all mixed with that. I was born in 1982, so I felt like we were like the last.
You
we
were
were
born
like,
in 1982.
yes.
Oh my God, I feel old.
That's when I graduated high school.
I feel so old.
I feel
can't
old
tell-
too.
I can't. tell
Nah,
you
you guys
how
are
old
not
you are.
old. Nah, it's just a number. You know, you guys only slept longer than I did in life. That's all.
There
That's
you
how I
go.
look at it.
I was 40.
You had better sleep than I did.
I
You know,
was
longer and longer.
I was
but-
40 years old in 82.
That's funny though, because you mentioned Depeche Mode, and Depeche Mode that was their highlight was in the 80s, you know, and you would have been like 3 or 4. I can remember
Yeah.
like the album that has People Are People and Blasphemous Rumors, which is one of my all-time favorite songs, is Blasphemous Rumors. But like Depeche Mode was very, very popular then. I can remember listening to them. It must have been like 84, 85, you know, and you would have been like 3.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And you know, like what I was trying to say, because like our era was like one of the last of the Generation X, you know,
Yes.
so we had that, you know, kind of music vibes era, you know, with us. But what I'm trying to say is that, you know, growing up listening to all these different kind of music, even going into the 90s and going into the grunge, and then like hardcore hip hop's coming out and all that. So it's like a mix of everything. You know, our era is like a mix of a lot of things. So when I started this genre, it's not like I plan on doing it. I'm just like so mixed with all this stuff that I love to listen that I'm like, hey, let me just try to mix some gothic music with some rap music, or like, you know, just mix it in, because it's like I'm like a cocktail filled in with all these little juices, you know, rap and goth and rock and grunge and all these things. So it just kind of worked out perfectly, you know, releasing songs like Ghost Fuck, you know, which I call is a horror pop, I want to call it, because it has a little horror into it and like a pop feeling and sound. And you remember my girlfriend Jasmine, right? Yes. And she was on the track and she was amazing with it. And that's how she made the song stand out perfectly, like with the pop.
So what
like
what happened to Jasmine? Where is she now?
Jasmine is still around, and
You're not
she
going
just
out?
went to. We're still going out together, of course.
Maybe you're gonna
and,
get married. You think you're gonna get married?
yeah, we're talking about getting married, and just trying to say that, you know, if it wasn't for her, the song wouldn't be so incredible. because she put in that like pop feel into this horror gothic, vibe. So then I thought like, okay, we're gonna call this gothic like pop horror pop.
What you guys, Jasmine? If you look, I'm sure she's on your Instagram probably, right? Is she on your Instagram page?
She is. Yeah.
His Instagram and Twitter is the Jason Chaos, and she's probably one of the most attractive, gorgeous blondes. Oh, I don't know if she's still blonde, but when we met her, she was blonde. Probably one of the most gorgeous blonde women on the planet. She is so beautiful,
And she was very nice.
She is very beautiful
and very sweet, very nice, and very regular. I liked her.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
So you guys can follow him though. It's at the Jason Chaos on Twitter and Instagram because he puts up all kinds of cool stuff up there. And he's got the brand new song "Concrete Shakin'," not chicken.
I like chicken. Look at that.
Yeah, and also shout out to Jasmine. Her last name is spelled Yvonne. If you wanted to tag her too.
Yes, Jasmine Yvonne, you guys, and she's fabulous. So the new single just came out. You got to do it with Grandmaster Melly Mel, which I didn't know it was Melly Mel, but I love it. And everybody should download it. It's on Spotify and all the listening platforms. You're gonna do a music video for it?
We actually were gonna put a music video, but then this freaking COVID came in and stopped everything, and it stopped it after 2 days. Right before 2 days, the music video was gonna happen in March. Everything was canceled, and Mr. Melly Mel, he was like, "There's no way we're gonna do a music video with this virus going on." And I don't even know if we'll get. Yeah, we were hit really bad, and we'll see what happens if we're gonna go shoot a video. But
you know that we're not allowed to play your music anymore.
Oh, why?
Nobody. I mean, it's sad because all of the musical people that come on, great stars, and we can't play their music.
Everything is streamed live through Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and everything. And if you play it, YouTube shuts it down and shuts the whole thing down. And then we
had Cool on, okay, and I was heartbroken. That
Robert Cool Bell.
I was heartbroken that we couldn't play.
Anything
celebration. It sucks.
YouTube's got this thing because we had a couple of different artists on because we used to play the music for everybody. Now we're telling everybody they got to go and listen to it because we had 2 shows that we did and YouTube shut them down in the middle of the show, which means is not good for us because we got millions of people listening.
Don't think we don't want to play your
So it's
music.
not that we don't want to play it. We just can't because we can't take a chase that YouTube's going to shut us down.
Why are you smoking those fucking vapor things? They're so bad for you.
Yeah, it is actually bad for you guys.
Yeah, well, and you keep smoking. I heard it makes cottage cheese lungs.
Cottage cheese lungs.
That's what they look like. Your lungs look like cottage cheese. Don't smoke that shit. Eat pot. Do gummy bears, but don't smoke that shit.
Actually, they said they're all going to listen to the song and share it. And
yeah, that's the only way you're going to hear his music, folks.
It's fabulous. You guys are going to really like it. I listened to the song this morning about 10 times on Spotify, and it's great.
Will I like it?
It's available. It's hip hop, so you might not like it, but it's
but if I don't care for it when it's so hip hop. When it's outrageously hip hop, I can't deal with it. As long as there's a little bit of music.
No, he's got music in it, so you'd like it.
As long as he has music, I'm happy.
It's totally like mixed.
I don't like when they just talk and no music and they go on and on.
I know it's not like that.
Who the fuck knows what they're even talking about?
You would like it. What about did you like Marilyn Manson or Wednesday 13 or any of the bands like that when you were growing up?
No, actually Marilyn Manson came when I was already 22 or 24, so he wasn't really in my era growing up. And actually Marilyn Manson's kind of pretty upset with my bass player. Some incident happened 4 years ago, so he's not really too happy with our team and all that. So it's
That's
cool
funny.
though. It's funny. There's a whole funny story about it. But Marilyn Manson. Sorry, what?
I was going to say, well, we had another band in Florida called Dead Star Assembly that was very popular, like a popular local band who opened up for a lot of people nationally. But my legal name was Brad Stewart, who used to be in Marilyn Manson. So when I moved to Fort Lauderdale, because I used to hang out with Marilyn Manson before he was Marilyn Manson, and
when he was Marilyn Monroe.
No, but he used to hang out in all the same clubs. We'd hang out in all the same clubs, and one of the guys in the band's name was Brad Stewart. So when I moved to Florida and I had my phone, I used to get maybe 15 phone calls a week from people wanting to know if I was the Brad Stewart from Marilyn Manson. and they would like be contacting me like all the time. I had to get an unlisted number because it got to be too much. Because like they got such huge, wonderful fans. But I like Marilyn Manson though. Like you won't like.
I like him too. I totally like him. I think he's really talented. He's definitely like all artwork and all that. We just had a little incident, not with me. He likes me. He saw me again with Michael Alec because he was actually in a film for Party Monsters. He was one of the actors in the Party Monster.
Yeah, I saw that.
He just wants to show my bass player. He did something really crazy. We could talk about it another time. I don't know, but me personally, I have nothing against Mr. Manson, and the bass player that I have, he's no longer with us anyway because he was too much a troublemaker, So we got rid of him, and it just happens,
You gotta have fun.
So Marilyn Mason, you should expose him.
I actually read his book when it came out.
He used to be Marilyn Monroe, and then he became Marilyn Mason. He looked like Marilyn Monroe too.
I have a lot of friends. They're mutual friends with Manson as well. So I hear things. They tell me things. He probably hears things. But with me personally, with him, like everything is cool.
Actually, you don't come across when I met you and all the times I've talked to you, you don't come across by someone who goes looking for problems anyway. You seem like you're like a really chill artist. Like you do what you do, people who like it, you're good with it, and that's pretty much how you roll. And I like that about you. I think that's a very good good trait.
It's the smart thing to do. In our business, we have no opinions. You can't voice them publicly. You have to keep your mouth shut because you'll always make an enemy if you open your trap. Like, who do you vote for? Who's not Kennedy? What the fuck? Trump or Biden? You cannot say what team you're on because you'll lose thousands.
It's kind of sad though that's actually going on. Like, I feel everyone should be free to vote for whoever they want to and shouldn't hide or because they're gonna lose a friend. I don't really go
un-American.
By that. Yeah.
It's definitely
weird.
Un-American.
I think if someone starts doing that, to me, I feel like, just in general, if someone's like, who you vote for? And you say whoever's name, and they're like, oh, I'm not talking to you anymore.
Isn't that ridiculous?
It's weird because I'll tell you why. To me, it feels like that person and individual, like, do you think Trump really is thinking about you? Or like, I just feel like when people act like that, it just, maybe something's wrong with them. I don't know. Like,
no, I feel they have no value. If they value,
it's just weird,
value your friendship, they would not block you or get rid of you. And I feel people that do that really didn't give a shit about you. You were easily to be thrown away. But good, true friends won't do that.
Yeah, like I'm me personally, I'm not really a political person, but I love to watch the debate and see what's going on. But when people are talking about Trump and like whatever and all this, I try to make people understand that how people see Trump is differently than like how New Yorkers really see him. I feel like Trump is acting like a real New Yorker, his attitude, the way he is, and a lot of people are mistaken that he is actually coming from a background of building management. You know what I mean? So he's taking this whole country and turning it into like a management kind of like building, like check your background, whatever. So a lot of people miss that, and a lot of
people don't get the whole New York thing because like we live in
the whole New York thing.
We get the Palm Springs thing, and sometimes Ron is New York, and he does things that New Yorkers do and Italians do, and nobody gets it at all.
It upsets
them. Like Ron could be like, hey, hey fucker, how you doing? And they think you're being fucking serious, as opposed to like that's just the way he fucking it is. It's just it's not meant to be disrespectful, and we just have that problem.
We're called tough. We are tough people. People in New York, we don't pamby, we don't kiss ass, and we don't say shit that we don't believe is true. And California people are the opposite. They all love each other. They're all full of shit. They all say you're wonderful, you're fabulous, you're the best actor, singer, dancer, whatever. They rim each other. But a New Yorker, we don't do that shit. Hi, nice, your show was good, you're good. We tell it like it is. And people are not ready for that. And Donald Trump is definitely a big mouth New Yorker. And that's why people like him.
I love it.
And again, just for everyone, just remember he comes from like a building management field. So he's like thinking of like the whole America is like a big, huge building. Like, who the hell are you? You know, we got to check your background, or, you know, there's like.
Well, he came from
We should all
Queens.
just keep an open mind. I feel like everyone should keep
Absolutely.
an open mind, and it doesn't matter who you want to vote for, and stop cutting your friends because they want to vote for this person or that person, because it's childish. You know,
It is childish.
It's insanity.
It's childish, and you know, I mean.
Hang on. I don't want to cut you off, but we only got a minute. So you guys, this is Jason Chaos. You can follow him on Instagram and Twitter. It's at the Jason Chaos. His brand new song is called Concrete Shaking with Grandmaster Melly Mel. It's available on iTunes, Google Play, all the different places that you would get it. You can also listen to it on Spotify. Check it out. Follow him in social media. He's super talented. He's super different. He doesn't sound like anybody else. He's unique all to himself. And that makes him stand out from everybody else who sounds the same. So I appreciate that. He's a star. He's a really good guy, and everybody needs to follow him. I hate to cut us all off, but we're out of time. So we want to thank you for coming on the show. I hope the new song is a super hit. We think you're terrific. I love the mask thing behind you, by the way.
Right.
It's fabulous.
and
that's actually Set Wolf. She's also one of my promoters. She works.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's fabulous.
And we're looking forward to seeing
she's just
you
quiet.
again.
She just likes to watch. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys too. And thanks for everyone for watching. Also.
All right, we'll see you soon, Jason. Bye-bye.
Take care, Jason.
Hey, chat room, everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. We had a good time. It was a different time. We want to thank all our guests. Thank everybody in the chat room, everybody listening. Thank Rebel. And we hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye, people.
In the mix, yeah, we in the mix. It's another episode. Here we go, the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, interviewing the hottest, newest, and truest of today's celebrities. Make sure to subscribe so you can get notified weekly. Jimmy Star, he's the king of cool. Ron Russell, he's a gorgeous dude. Chat room is live, and you would be a fool not to vibe with us at the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Come watch it live on W4CY Radio. Missing past episodes, download on iTunes. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. It's the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell.